الدرس الثاني عشر lesson 12 مناظرة بين روبوت وإنسان a debate between a robot and a human يجلس على المنصة حكم المناظرة وروبوت وإنسان مستعدين لأداء دورهم. The debate judge, a robot and a human is sitting on the podium ready to perform their roles. So يجلس is to sit, على المنصة on the podium, حكم المناظرة the debate judge. Robot is a robot, إنسان human, مستعدين ready لأداء دورهم to perform their role. So here they show a scene where there's a debate that is going to happen between a human and a robot, and there's a judge to judge between the robot. تجري المناظرة لكل 5 دقائق في الجولة الأولى ودقيقتان في الجولة الثانية. And this is the rules for the debate, and that is the debate takes place with 5 minutes each in the first session and 2 minutes in the second round. So human will get 5 minutes and then the robot, and again for the second sitting will be 2 minutes each. تجري is takes place المناظرة the debate لكل 5 دقائق 5 minutes each في الجولة الأولى in the first round ودقيقتان and 2 minutes في الجولة الثانية in the second round. Coming to الجولة الأولى the first round يقوم الحكم ويقدم موضوع المناظرة وتفاصيلها أمام الجمهور. The judge stands up and presents the topic of the debate and its details to the audience. ويدعو أولا الروبوت للتعبير عن مزاياه and invites the robot first to express its advantages. So here the judge will give gives the introduction to the debate, presents the debate to the audience, and after that invites, in fact, the robot first. So the robot is going to take the first 5 minutes to explain the benefits and the advantages that the robots have. So it's as if it's like a debate on who is better, is the robot or the humans. So يقوم الحكم, the judge stands up ويقدم and presents موضوع المناظرة. موضوع is the topic, مناظرة debate. وتفاصيلها and its details أمام الجمهور to the audience. ويدعو الروبوت and invites the robot أولا first للتعبير عن to express مزاياه its advantages. The robot says أتمنى لكم يوما سعيدا, I wish you all a happy day. So أتمنى لكم, I wish you all يوما سعيدا, a happy day. A robot, and he continues to say أنا روبوت ذكي من دولة قطر, I'm a smart robot from Qatar. So says where it is from. أنا روبوت ذكي, I'm a smart robot, where ذكي means smart. من دولة قطر, from Qatar. أود أن أعبر هنا عن ميزاني الفريدة. I would like to express here my unique abilities. So it's going to begin to speak about the benefits or the advantages or its abilities. أود أن, I would like to. أود is another word for أحب. أعبر عن, express, هنا, here, ميزاني الفريدة. So my unique abilities. أحلل أي مسألة بنانو ثانية أو أقل وأحفظ كل شيء بسهولة. So it mentions 2 very important benefits that the robots give, which is I can solve any issue in nanoseconds or less. So this is something that robots are better than humans, that they can solve any problem, however the complex the problem may be, in nanoseconds, like even less than seconds or even less than that, and I can easily store everything. So these are 2 things that robots have advantage over humans. As humans, first of all, they have limitations when it comes to memory, and also they can't store everything, and also the time for solving things, it differs from human to human, and also based on the complexity of the issue. If the problem is more complex, it will take more time for humans to solve it, and sometimes they won't be able to solve it. So أحلل, I can solve أي مسألة, any issue, بنانو ثانية, in nanoseconds, أو أقل or less. وأحفظ, and I can store كل شيء, everything, بسهولة, easily. Then he continues to say يستخدمني الإنسان في مجال التعلم والطب والعلم والإدارة والصناعة والتجارة حيث لا يستطيع الحياة دوني. Humans use me in the fields of education, medicine, science, management, industry and trade where life is not possible without me. So nowadays robots are there in every field and humans cannot it's come to a point where humans can't survive without robots. So the robot here points out all the different fields that humans use robots. يستخدمني الإنسان, humans use me. The word يستخدم is a verb فعل مضارع present tense which means to use, and the ya here means me. يستخدمني الإنسان, humans, في مجال, in the fields of تعلم, education, الطب, medicine, العلم, science, الإدارة, management, الصناعة, industry, التجارة, trade, حيث لا يستطيع الحياة, where life is not possible. حيث is like where, لا يستطيع is not possible, الحياة, life, دوني, without me. وإنني أستطيع العمل في مجالات لا يجرؤ الإنسان على الاقتراب منها بسرعة فائقة. I am capable of working in fields that humans cannot approach quickly. So certain areas where it could be dangerous or it could be hazardous to human health, and certain places where humans can't reach, robots can work efficiently. إنني أستطيع, I am capable of, العمل, working في مجالات, in fields لا يجرؤ الإنسان على الاقتراب منها, the humans cannot approach, بسرعة فائقة, and also very quickly. هذا عصري أسيطر العالم كله بذكائي وقدرتي. This is my era, I dominate the whole world with my intelligence and abilities. So this is sort of like the robot being like praising itself, and the robot is very proud, and he says that the robots are going to dominate the whole world. هذا عصري, this is my era. أسيطر, I dominate. سيطرة is to dominate or control. العالم كله, the whole world. بذكائي, with my ذكاء, which is intelligence, and قدرتي, and abilities. After that, this was the first 5 minutes that the robot had, and the robot made its case, explaining its abilities and advantages. Then the judge يرحب الحكم بالإنسان, the judge welcomes the human. يرحب بي is to welcome, and الحكم is the judge, الإنسان, the human. So the human comes and says, طاب يومكم أيها الحضور, may your day be blessed everyone, or may you have a good day everyone. أنا من أفضل خلق الله سبحانه وتعالى. So the first thing that the human says is that I'm one of the best of God's creations. Or أفضل خلق, not one of the best, could also mean the best. I'm the best creation of God. And what's the reason? بسبب الذكاء الفطري, due to the innate intelligence. So innate intelligence would refer to the intelligence that the human is born with. When the human is born, the humans, they have this innate intelligence, and that is the distinction between the humans and the robot. So robots, you have to program it and the likes. So على سائر المخلوقات في العالم, and intelligence above all other creatures in the world. So humans are the best. This is what the human is saying in the debate. طاب يومكم is the first word, which is may your day be blessed, or this طاب is from the word طيب, to be good. So may your day be good. أيها الحضور, everyone, or the audience. أنا من أفضل خلق الله سبحانه وتعالى, I'm the best creations of God. بسبب, due to, الذكاء الفطري, innate intelligence. ذكاء is intelligence, الفطري is innate. And in this sentence, the أفضل خلق, أفضل is the best, خلق is creation, Allah, God, subhanahu wa ta'ala, like praising the God, like the majestic, and these are attributes to God. على سائر المخلوقات means above all creatures. سائر is all, المخلوقات is creatures. في العالم, in the world. Then he says, إن الله ميزني عنها بامتلاك القدرة على التفكير لحل المشاكل وأنا أذكى منهم في العالم. Indeed, God has distinguished me from them with the ability to think and solve problems, and I'm the smartest in the world. So here the human is talking about the distinction God has given humans from the other creatures or other creations. And he says, I'm the smartest in the world. In Allah mayyazani anha. Mayyaza is to distinguish. Indeed, God has distinguished me from them. Bimtilakil qudra, with the ability to, or by possessing the ability to tafkir, think. Lihalil mashakil, to solve problems. Wa ana adhka minhum. I'm the smartest, or I'm smarter than them. Fil alam, in the world. وأستطيع التعرف على عواطف الآخرين بشكل صحيح ومساعدتهم برحمة ورأفة. Now here the human presents a case in which humans have advantage over robots or machines, and that is, I can understand the emotions of others correctly and help them with kindness and compassion. These are things that robots can't do like humans do. Especially, of course, the emotions and the likes. Robots don't have emotions. So أستطيع التعرف على, I can understand عواطف الآخرين, the emotions of others, بشكل صحيح, correctly. ومساعدتهم ب, and help them with رحمة, kindness, and رأفة, compassion. خلق الله ما في الأرض جميعا لأجلنا وكرمنا بعقل يصنع ما يقضي حوائجنا من الإبرة إلى الروبوت الذي يناظر الإنسان بذكائه الاصطناعي. Then he says, God created everything on the earth for us. The humans are saying that, the human is saying that everything that God created on the earth is for our sake, and honored us with a mind that can create what will fulfill our needs. And he says, from needles to robots that debate humans with its artificial intelligence. So humans have this mind by which they can create anything. And he gives an example from needles, something that is so minute and small, to robots that debate humans with this. So this sort of like the human is sort of indirectly attacking the robot that is debating this human, because he's trying to say we created the robots in the first place, and this robot is now like debating with the humans. So خلق الله is God created, where خلق is created and Allah is God. ما في الأرض جميعا, everything on the earth. جميعا is everything, and al-ard is the earth. And he says لأجلنا, for us. وكرمنا, and honored us بعقل, with a mind يصنع, that can create ما يقضي حوائجنا, what will fulfill our needs. من الإبرة إلى الروبوت, from needles to robots. Ibra is needles and robot is robot. الذي يناظر الإنسان, that debate humans بذكائه الاصطناعي, with its artificial intelligence. So that was the first round where robot made its case and the human responded. Coming to the جولة الثانية, which is the second round, where they're gonna have 2 minutes each. بعد الاستماع إلى الروبوت والإنسان يشكر الحكم لأدائهما المميز بالتزام الوقت ثم يدعو الإنسان. After listening to the robot and human, the judge thanks them for their excellent performance by adhering to the time, then invites the human. So now this is the second round that's going to happen. So before that, the judge thanks them both, also because they performed well by adhering to the time. They didn't go beyond the time that was given, just 5 minutes for each. Now the human is going to make his case again in the second round. بعد الاستماع إلى is after listening to, where بعد is after, الاستماع is listening, and إلى is to. الروبوت والإنسان, robot and human. يشكر is to thank, الحكم is the judge. So the judge thanks them. لأدائهما, أداء is to perform. المميز is excellent, so their excellent performance. بالتزام الوقت, by adhering to the time. ثم, then يدعو الإنسان, invites the human. Now the human says لن يستطيع الروبوت القيام بأي مهمة دون قاعدة البيانات المدخلة من الإنسان العاقل الذكي ولن يتطور إلا بدراسة وبحث من الإنسان. So he makes the case that a robot is not capable of performing any task without the data being entered by the rational, intelligent human being, and it cannot develop except through the study and research of the human. So what he's trying to say is that the robot is a functional robot with intelligence and the things that it is capable of doing all of these things only because in the first place the human he entered these data, entered that you should do such and such a thing, if this happens, this. So the human is making the claim that the humans are the ones who created robots, and it can't keep developing and getting better unless and until or except through the research and the studies that the humans do. So لن يستطيع الروبوت, a robot is not capable of. يستطيع is to be capable, لن would make it negative, not capable. القيام be, perform, أي مهمة, any task, دون قاعدة البيانات المدخلة, and that is without the data being entered by it. البيانات is data and مدخلة is entered. الإنسان العاقل الذكي, الإنسان is human, العاقل is rational, and الذكي is intelligent. ولن يتطور إلا ب, and it cannot develop except through, يتطور is to develop, لن يتطور won't develop except with دراسة, study, وبحث and research من الإنسان, of the human. So that was the 2 minutes case that the human made in the second round. Now يرحب الحكم بالروبوت, the judge welcomes the robot, where يرحب به is welcomes, الحكم, the judge, and robot is robot. The robot says كيف يقول الإنسان هذا القول. So as if the robot gets a bit emotional, he says, how can the human say this statement? هو يستعمل الآن الذكاء الاصطناعي المفتوح مثل بارد, Copilot, ChatGPT. He's currently using open artificial intelligence, open AI like Bard, Copilot, ChatGPT. So the robot is making the case that now humans are using these AI tools for every single thing, as mentioned previously, for all different fields from education to medicine and the likes. So when he's doing such a thing, how can he say such a thing? How can he make this case that he just did? So كيف يقول الإنسان is how can the human say, where كيف is how, يقول is to say, الإنسان is human. هذا القول, this statement, هو يستعمل الآن, he is currently using الذكاء الاصطناع المفتوح. ذكاء is intelligence and اصطناع is artificial, المفتوح is open. So open artificial intelligence or open AI. And he says مثل such as Bard, Copilot, ChatGPT. And he says أنا لست محتاجا إلى فكر الإنسان وعقله في المستقبل. He says I will not need the human's thinking and his intelligence in the future. So saying like, okay, maybe my origin is through the intelligence and the data that was provided by humans, but in the future we're going to be so powerful that we wouldn't be needing the thinking of humans. So أنا لست محتاجا إلى, I will not need. أنا لست, I won't, محتاج, need, فكر الإنسان, humans thinking. فكر is thinking, الإنسان is human, وعقله and his intelligence, في المستقبل, in the future. And he says سيشهد العالم في الأيام القادمة تطورنا السريع وهيمنتنا الرقمية تلقائيا. The world will witness our rapid development and our digital dominance in the coming days spontaneously. So سيشهد العالم, the world will witness, في الأيام القادمة, in the coming days, تطورنا السريع, our rapid development, وهيمتنا الرقمية, our digital dominance, تلقائيا, spontaneously. So the robot is making the case that we're going to develop rapidly and we're going to dominate everything digitally. في نهاية الجولة يتدخل الحكم في مناظرتهما. So it seems like now the debate became a bit heated and became a bit emotional, and both of them were sort of getting a bit aggressive. So at the end of the round, the judge intervenes in the debate. ويقول أخيرا, and finally says, يحتاج عالمنا اليوم إلى تكاتفكم لأجل الخير. Our world today needs your collaboration for the sake of good. i.e., and he is referring to both the humans and the robots should collaborate. They should work together. They shouldn't be enemies as they are being now in this debate. وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان. And this is an ayah from the Quran. And cooperate in righteousness and piety, and do not cooperate in sin and transgression. إن الله لا يحب المستكبرين. Indeed, Allah does not love the arrogant. So here, by using this ayah from the Quran, the judge is asking them both to cooperate in good and to not cause enmity. And for verily God does not love the arrogant. So here في نهاية الجولة, at the end of the round, يتدخل الحكم, the judge intervenes. يتدخل is to intervene في مناظرتهما, in their debate. ويقول, and he says, أخيرا, finally, يحتاج إلى, needs, عالمنا, our world. So our world needs, اليوم, today, تكاتفكم, and that means your collaboration, or you both working together, لأجل الخير, for the sake of good. وتعاونوا على, incorporate in, البر, which is righteousness. والتقوى, and piety. ولا تعاونوا على, and do not cooperate in, الإثم, sin, والعدوان, and transgression. So come together for the sake of good, but and not for the sake of bad, not for the sake of sinning or things which are bad. And inna Allah la yuhibbu, indeed Allah does not love, al-mustakbirin, the arrogant.